Welcome. This is Chant, Journeys to Mount Shasta. Thank you for tuning in with us today. As you're probably aware of that, I made a commitment with Mount Shasta beginning of 2022 that I would go back to Mount Shasta for a visit. Every so often, I stay on top of my commitment because I strongly believe that not only it's a recharge for me, but also a spiritual work that I have to keep on doing in order to share Mount Shasta grounding energy, love energy to the rest of the world. Now I have a better, clear idea why the Spirit want me to use Journeys to Mount Shasta instead of Mount Shasta and I as the title of my show. Because I will be travel back and forth between Mount Shasta and South Bay so often, and each trip I will have some interesting happening that I can share with you. Like the time that I shared with you about doing podcasting. That's why and how our podcasting started. This time I was driving to Mount Shasta early morning, even before sunrise. When I start seeing sun rising, I feel like I have to chant, and then I was guided to start recording the chanting. Because I have been more open to the Spirit and Mount Shasta, so actually this time I kind of know what I was chanting. It's sun prayer. It's about showing the gratitude to the sun. Grateful for the sun lighting up our life, our earth, our heart, our body. For chanting part, I would have to make some time re-recording with some American Indian drum beating in the background and then publish in another episode. My experience for this is that when I open up to the Spirit, when I expect nothing, that's when the Spirit energy, the message can come through me to deliver, to trigger, to connect what's necessary at that moment. I have been recently seeing angels' number more than once every single day. On this trip to Mount Shasta, that day I saw over 10 times angels' numbers, different numbers. After I started podcasting, every time I saw angel number, I would immediately close my eye if I'm not driving and send the intention to podcasting, make it popular and make people aware of Mount Shasta energy, share Mount Shasta energy to the rest of the world. That's what I have been doing when I see angel numbers. The Spirit would like me to share this with you about angel numbers. If you have been seeing angel numbers from your clock, from the last 3 digits of license plate, when you're driving, that means angels, they would like to communicate with you. They send the message to you to communicate and confirm that you are doing a great job. Continue your journey. Every angel number has its own meaning, its own vibration, each own specific area to focus on. And recently, through seeing those angel numbers, I come to a realization, or I should say the Spirit guided me to do so, that when I see an angel number, I will immediately close my eyes if I'm not driving, and then meditate right away on the spot. Send out the intention that I want to manifest whatever in my life for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And even though if I was driving, I will still send out the intention to connect with that angel number and that vibration. Focus on that frequency to help you to manifest whatever you like to create in your life. This will help you to tune in with the spirit, to the angel realm, to the frequencies, to the vibration as a higher level. And that will also help you to manifest in your life. Make it fun. Do that as a little game you play with the spirit, the way you communicate with the spirit. Oftentimes, the spirit is joyful. The spirit also would like to remind you, be mindful. Do this not just for your personal gain, but also do that for the greatest good. In the physical world that we are in right now, we do need more unconditional love, light, and the healing to every single one of us in the entire world. Taku Ironware is a brand name based in Taiwan. Cupertino, California is the only location outside of Taiwan. We use a high-precision technology, lost wax casting, to make our products. There are two significant differences over other cast iron brand name. Because of a lost wax casting, we are able to make our product lighter weight as well as smoother service. If you are interested in high-end quality cast iron cookware, please check on our website, takuironwareusa.com. We also have kettles. They are not teapot. It's mainly for boiling water because it will leach the iron, make the water alkaline for healthy purpose. We are the new generation of cast ironware. Check us out and get to know us better. Thank you. Okay, let's continue our journey. Recently, I have been drawn to crystal gemstones, started to make pendant and pendulum. I remember Ray told me Moldavite and Dendrite is a super combo. Recently, I was reminded to wear that super combo pendant that I made for myself. And because of that, I learned about those stones, renewed the knowledge about them, and I found them so amazing. Other gemstones came to me, including green calcite, kyanite, blue kyanite, green kyanite, also kunzite, serpentine, and so on. Most of the stones I mentioned above, either they resonate with all chakras or resonate particularly with heart chakra. I feel like I fall in love with them again because I can really benefit from their energy vibration in all different levels and to assist me the current stage of my life. In this trip, I was particularly drawn to getting some kunzite home and make some pendants with them. Not only I learned kunzite is a wonderful stone for heart chakra, but also I feel divine love energy from it could really open our hearts. Kunzite keywords: divine love, emotional healing, activation of the heart's knowing, chakra, heart, fourth chakra, element, water, physical, ease stress and supports the parasympathetic nerve system. Emotional adds one in becoming receptive to love and energy. Spiritual connects one to the energy of divine love underlying all of creation. Kunzite's color is translucent, from pale pink to violet. I say it is just a so beautiful stone to have. My regular routine was to check out and head back next morning, but this time was not the same. I was feeling that I have to stay there for a little bit longer and do something in the nature. So I was guided to do a vision quest to one of the trail that I never been to. So I did the Spring Hill Trail. When I got to the trailhead, I was reminded to bring my flute with me, so I did. I kind of felt that this would be a vision quest, although I don't know what to expect, so I didn't. Just being with the nature, trees, rocks, sky, sun, mountain, and the air. Of course, with myself as well. And yet, I did stop, slow down, and take pictures. About 2/3 way up, I saw a sign, Rocky Point Loop. I decided to venture the loop. Walk through some bushes and trees. I saw there were 2 people ahead taking pictures and doing video shooting. So I noticed where they're standing, it's a great view to Mount Shasta. I quietly stood from a distance and wait for them about 10 minutes, but they didn't seem to be finishing yet. So I just walked away to a turnout, not far away from where I stood. Then I was guided to get some rest, slow down, and then play some flute. After about 10 minutes flute play, they stopped for a break. I approached and asked if I can take some picture of Mount Shasta view there. And one of the guys even offered to take pictures for me. After that, I continued to loop down Rocky Point. As I walked away from them, I had this feeling of a turnaround and then offer my car to them. I hesitated, and my logical left brain rejected the idea. On the way down, when I saw the Rocky Point Loop sign, I got that sensation again. But of course, my left logical brain rejected again. I ignored it and continued to the journey back to my car. Few minutes later, I heard somebody was running behind me, coming toward me. I stepped aside and then turned around and then saw that's the camera guy. And I said, "Did you forget something?" He said, "Yes." Then he just quickly run past through me. And when I was looking at his back, at that right moment, suddenly I realized that this is the 3rd time a charm. The spirit needed me to execute that idea, so he sent this person to me, to my face, so I can get the idea, get the message. It must be a very important team project that we have to do in the future together. Anyway, I didn't stop him, but I did have my car in my hand right after that, waiting for him to come back up so I can share with him the experience that I have. When I almost got to my car, I finally saw him coming up. So I was kind of relieved, and I said, "I have to talk to you." He said, "Me?" I said, "Yes." So I shared the experience that I have with him. He said they will graciously accept the energy and the love. Thank you. And he offered to hug me. So we hugged and we say goodbye to each other. So that was my interesting vision quest. It was about noon when I left Mount Shasta. I thought about having lunch in Redding, Chinese restaurant. When I got to Redding, I didn't want to go to the all-you-can-eat buffet, and I ended up to a Chinese restaurant Ray and I been to once before. Of course, I cried when I got there. My initial thinking was another closure to me with Ray. So I teared and walked into the restaurant and sit down. Then I got the new realization of this type of event. It had been never a closure. It's a remembering, reconnecting our memories together. Ray guided me to be there and then to give me this new insight. So instead of sobbing, I enjoy lunch with having Ray's spirit with me. And I thank Ray, thank Mount Shasta, thank the spirit, thank the universe, having all this happening to my life. Thank you in gratitude. I'm so grateful for all the supports that I'm getting from everywhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's our session this time. We encourage you to subscribe and support our journeys to Mount Shasta. Thank you. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.